it with the drum attack. You a shit talker, we got drum attack.
What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another one of my videos. And today, guys, what I wanted to kind of touch on here, because a lot of people have asked me to buy them ores and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure it's only because they see the YT in my name there, so they know I have a YouTube and they know I'm trying to rep it a little bit there. But another question for you guys. I want to know how you guys thought of my style. But anyway, pretty much, this is how to make money in 2019 in DCUO, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So what I wanted to let you guys know is all of the time, most of the time, these guys always wonder, how do I get this money, and how do these YouTubers always get up into the millions and all this stuff like that, and I'm no rich guy, I've got 15 million on this character, but I've spent an equivalent of about 50 mil to 100 mil in ores, accessories, all that stuff, and that's not even including the money I spent on the game itself. But right now I'm just gonna show you a little quick strategy you can use, because as you know, time capsules is something they've been doing for quite a while now, and people actually still do collect those styles, like the runic hand ore collection. The collections are mainly what people still go for nowadays. So what you could do is, like for prime example, when you go to these suppliers here, they usually have like Batman's, Atheist, whatever. No, actually I shouldn't do this one, it's not a good example, but the Atlantis one's a good example, because this one sells the moonstone material, stuff that you can actually sell for a crazy amount of money. And a good example would be the constricting eels. I actually did sell, even though it does not say cannot sell for some weird reason, maybe a new update they did or something, but I recently actually sold that for about 15 mil, I believe, and or somewhere around there. Let me just check my mail here for you guys. And as you see here, like old time capsules, look at that, I've sold 35 of those, and they're just nothing. You get those for free, so you can definitely sell those, and it would definitely make sense. Like look at this, cybernetic breastplate, stuff like that. As long as it has pretty good value inside of the broker alone, you can do that type of stuff. Like, see right here, even though the thing over there said I could not sell it, I did buy the constructing eels with my Lantian crowns, I believe, whatever, and I actually sold it for about 12 mil. So a quick example I will show you guys here is there's a reason I broke them down into all 10 pieces, and we'll get to that as I enter the broker here. So what you want to do is, when you go to the my wares, when you try to add an item, make sure you have it on, so it's not, make sure you didn't click it or mark it so it can't be sold. But when you go over to the item that you're curious about how much it's worth, just go to it, press triangle, and you see how much it's worth. So me, I'm already ahead of this. I've already looked in here and see how much Cursed Gotham time capsules are worth. So as you can see here, the lowest price is 980k for 5 Gotham time capsules. See, now what I did, and this is where it comes in the part where I place 10. See, when people go to buy stuff on the broker, they're always looking for a deal. Always. And this is how it's been throughout all of DC's history. People have always looked on here for a deal, and most of the time they get it. So what I'm going to do is, since there's 5 for 980k, what I could do is, I can do, 110 stack for an even mil. Now, by doing this, let me make sure I count my zeros out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Let me see. Put the comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Yep, that's good. Or is it good? Wait a second. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, well, if it's not good, I really don't even care. I don't actually. Yeah, there we go. So, basically, by doing and such, when you search the item up, now, I've got the 10 for 1 mil. You see that? Whereas the other ones are 100, for 7.5 mil, 150 for 11.2 mil, 179 for 12 mil. Though people are not gonna buy those unless they see that as a great deal, which it actually is a great deal. 100 going from 6 to 1 mil, and then you jump from 100 of those are worth 7, I guess. But by me doing this, I interrupt the fact that people are trying to make money on here, and by fitting in just the correct way, you're actually gaining yourself money, because people will look at this as a deal. You know, they see 5 of those capsules for, you know, the highest price for 5 of those capsules is 1 mil exact. And then they see the 6 for 1 mil, and then they see the 10. Which one are you going to grab? Obviously the 10, you get more for what you're paying for. So by doing this, people don't realize how easy it is to actually make the money on here. And then for only 50K you can put it up, and then you just keep submitting them. And then really, if you wanted to, if you're a nice guy, you know, maybe you might put it on there for about 750,000. You know, 750,000 actually lower than the 5. You know, so it actually makes it so it's very easy and a very durable type of thing. It will not be in there for very long. Even though it does say, you know, keep sailing very long, it will not be in there for long, trust me, because people actually buy these frequently. People actually, especially the Cursed Gotham. The Cursed Gotham has the Vampire Vises collection and all that stuff, and people absolutely love that stuff. So really, at this point, you know, I've got 5 more stacks of 10 and then a stack of 9. So really, you know, I'm just gonna put these in here for 750K, you know, because they're of no importance to me. I have no reason to want that collection. And then, you know, really, just for the heck of it, you can mix it up. Oh, I could cancel by accident there. But yeah, really, for the heck of it, you can just mix it up, because either way, you're going to make money off of this. Trust me, guys. And if you don't believe me, you can try it yourself. Just go in there, look at whatever you're selling. Just go to it before you click and sell it yourself. Click triangle, search the item up, look at the lowest price there is for it. Now, one thing I do want to say is, if you are somebody who is very money hungry and you want to be that person that puts it in there for the highest price, that will be in there very long, and I can almost guarantee you that it will expire and be sent to you. So that would be a waste of money putting it up. So really, you know, and then you could just be like, hey, maybe I am trying to throw a deal in here, you know, 500,000. You know, once you build up these millions and millions and millions of dollars from these Cursed Gotham time capsules, these Atlantean time capsules, the Kryptonian ones, you know, sooner or later the Shazam, because right now the Shazam's not going to be as pricey, because it is something that is frequently, you know, it's still spawn drops, you know. See, I have 74 of them right here. It spawn drops so frequently that, you know, there's not even a point in putting it up right now. So of course, when it expires, that's when you want to put it up. So what I'm gonna do here is, guys, because I'm not really too money hungry, I have no other reason to buy anything in this game, so I'm just gonna put deals up there, you know, for 10. You know, people are looking at the 500,000. 500,000 is probably gonna be going first, because, you know, they are 10 set, or all 10 sets of the Cursed Gotham time capsule, so I expect that to disappear quick. And then as they go along, people will begin to notice, hey, there's this in there, there's this in the broker for this amount. They'll tell their friends, you know, oh, you've been looking for that style where there is Cursed Gotham time capsule in there for cheap. And just to show you guys how, you know, how easy this could be, you know, really, I could place this in here, and I could hope that it could get sold for way, you know, way less than that, but I'm pretty sure it won't, because, you know, it all depends on how frequently people are buying this stuff as well. So that's one thing you gotta keep in mind too. You know, you don't want to have something that's just sitting in there forever, because once it's sitting in there forever, there's almost no point in it at all. Because then it'll be sent back to you, and then there's no point in having it. Just that. But anyway, guys, you know, that is pretty much my tutorial to making the money, guys. And make sure, you know, if you finish up your daily missions for your grind, you know, what I usually do is I go back to the lower tiers. I obviously start with the Atlantean missions, because the Atlantean missions still give me those marks, those crowns of wrath. That way I can save those. I have no use for those anymore. I'm way past that CR. But instead of just saying that, I'll still do the missions to grab the crowns of wrath. Then I'll go to the vendor, and buy their gear and sell it back to the broker. That way you can make easy, quick money, and you will not be worried about this game like that. So you have to be sort of an entrepreneur in this game, and obviously it's not that serious, but, you know, if you do want what you want and you want your character to look cool, you have to invest in your character. Also, you know, it doesn't hurt to do those grinds where, you know, you're going just straight for those specific marks once you're done with your own, because anyway, guys, I would like you to judge my style, because, you know, I have worked very hard on it, and I do believe the shadow goes really well with the spirits going around me and the surging aura on me. But without further ado today, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you learned something today, make sure you hit that, smash that like button for me. It's always appreciated when you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.